Well, this is a new wee setup, innit? Alright lads, welcome back to another video, and this one is going to be a bit of a chat about the crazy week that has just happened on this YouTube channel, because obviously this time last week was sitting on about 1.7 thousand subscribers, heading towards 1.8k, still growing at a decent amount, but not to the extent that I have been in the last 72 to 96 hours sort of period. Basically ever since Friday night happened, and obviously we know what happened back then. Yes, it was the Dundee Derby. Going to that game may have been the making of this channel. Obviously, there's been months and months and months of effort, videos, etc, hundreds of videos before that one video on Friday night. But to have a video on the verge of heading towards the 30,000 view mark, it's absolutely crazy. And over 1.4 thousand likes as well, barely any dislikes, and just the sheer reaction to the video itself on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, everything. I've just had so many people contacting me, messaging me, emailing me. Just, it's been crazy. Every social media that I've had has blown up, especially Twitter, because basically from Friday to Sunday, and even up until now, it's kind of died off a wee bit now on Twitter, but between that 2-day period, it was non-stop with notifications about that Dundee Derby video, and it really has made the channel explode in a way that I never thought possible. And honestly, I know it's down to the way that I made the video, etc. I know I have to give myself a bit of praise on the fact that I did make the video, and if it was a bad video then it wouldn't have done anywhere near as well. Of course it wouldn't have. There's a reason why people were putting it about and sharing it about in places and telling people to go and give it a watch. So I do give myself credit in that regard, but thank you to every single person who has shared it around, done whatever they needed to do or felt like they wanted to do in regards to that video, whether that be leave a comment, leave a like, share it around, whatever you did. And even if you were part of the video itself, I've shown in the last word, etc, a couple of people that I met at the game itself. I met more people, but they just weren't in the video and I didn't really get a picture of them or that. But I've met so many people at that game alone, and then just this whole past weekend has been a bit surreal for me, and I'm now over 2.3k subscribers, heading towards 2.4, or I don't even know if I've hit 2.4 at this point. Let me just check. 2,331 is the current total that I'm on, so we're heading towards 2.4 as it stands. I wanted 2,000 subscribers by my birthday, and obviously I did not forecast when I said at that point. I think I said this about 3 weeks ago, so I didn't forecast for the Dundee Derby to give me, as I said, a video over 25,000 views, and just to completely explode and have it give off the type of reaction that it has. It's been just, as I've said already, just unreal for me. I didn't expect it really. I expected the video to do well, but just not this well, and it really has just opened my eyes up to what YouTube really can be, and it just makes me even more ambitious for this type of stuff. Of course, I'm going back to college now. I'm at college Monday and Tuesday, but that in itself, until New Year anyway, doesn't really change my feelings about YouTube. I can still do it just as often as I have been doing it, so I'm really looking forward to just continuing doing it for the next however long. I mean, this could be a really lengthy process, this, depending on separate things in my life, but I really am enjoying the YouTube stuff. It gives you full creative reign to do whatever you wish to do, and that's shown by videos like the big match and the matchday vlog format I do it in. It's a completely different intro to anything that I know. That's why I do it. I like being unique in that way, and getting you lot involved with the score predictions. I love that side of it as well. And then just going to a game and creating it for what it can be for my own memory of the game itself. I'll always be able to go back and watch that Dundee Derby video and remember how I experienced it right from me holding the camera. So that was my view of the game. And then of course, a lot of you guys, I've seen people saying they were watching from South Korea, Australia, even just people in the United Kingdom that couldn't make the game and managed to see it from a good enough perspective from my end. But the one that got me was South Korea, because I will literally never be in South Korea, so the closest that I'm getting to being in South Korea is that man turning on the video and watching it. And just in South Korea, the words "bring on the action" have come out of someone's phone. It's just a bit unreal for me. I can't put it in any more words because I'm just going to keep repeating myself and saying the same words, and it's just an unreal feeling. I'm going to keep saying unreal because I don't know how else to describe it. It's been such a weird weekend that I just didn't really forecast for the amount of people joining the channel. Friday night I was on 1800 subscribers. Now, as I said, I've got 2300 and we really are firing strong. So thank you lads and lassies. Let's just keep going, hitting new milestones. 3,000 by my birthday now. My birthday is the 14th of November. So what, 2 and a bit months to get 500, 600 subscribers? I'm sure with the amount of support that you lot give to me that we can hit that. And then the only other thing to talk about in this video is the new setup. I'll maybe try and touch on other bits of it in other videos where I can get different camera angles and stuff like that, but basically the premise of it is, got AstroTurf up on the wall now, so it's a bit more of a football feel. It's not just a plain white wall. I've still got this in pretty much the exact same position that it was. I've got a wee football cage up here with different bits that I appreciate in my own football and life. I've got the bonnet here. I've got the last word megaphone there. Goalie gloves that I was gifted at the end of the season, last season, for sponsoring Ryan Scully's gloves, or Lee Robinson at the time, but because he left, got Ryan Scully's. And I actually think I ended up with Camigills. But that's by the by. Got some training cones up there. We've got a football and then a signed Dunfermline football, and alongside that the UEFA Cup 2004-5 strip. I have to kind of support the colours a bit, and that was the only way I could do it. Then across here is the lineup. Obviously, if you're a new subscriber you won't know about this, but basically at the start of the season I got the subscribers at the channel at that point to pick a lineup of players for the season that we should look out for, and the update on this lineup will be out in probably about the next week or so. I usually do a monthly update on how the lineup is doing, each individual player, how they've done in the past month, so that'll be coming out soon. And then next to that now, I've watered down Good Guys FC, Fraud FC and Ballbag FC, and that might sound absolutely crazy to any new subscribers watching, but basically it's the premise of Good Guys FC is people within football that I think are good guys, Fraud FC, frauds within football, and Ballbag FC, ballbags. It really is a simple premise. So the ones we've got in Good Guys FC, just for your own confirmation, is Jermaine Defoe, James Milner, Bobby Firmino, Peter Crouch, Michael Moffat, Dick Campbell, Chris Doolan and Stephen Dobie. Fraud FC, Mike Ashley, Ray McKinnon, Robbie Muirhead and classic, iconic Robbie Nielsen's Funhouse. If you know, you know. And then Ballbag FC, Alan McGregor, Fraser Aird, Chris Boyd and Nicky Clark. Again, if you know, you know. So there you go. There's the new setup, and I really do actually like it a lot. I like the fact that the Astro is now on the wall, etc. It's taken a lot of effort, this. It involved my mum, her partner, me, Jenny, just everyone was involved in trying to make this what it is, and this is the outcome. So this will be the new setup for probably the rest of the season now. And I just wanted to give it a wee shake up because there's a lot of new folk into the channel, and just give them a fresh set of things to look at, I suppose. As well as the OGs of the channel, like your Tomos, like your Ewan Browns, like your Jamie Hoggins. Fantastic guys. cheers for the lengthy support. I appreciate that just as much as the new guys coming along that have just came along in the last 4 or 5 days. I'm just in love with doing the YouTube stuff now, and as I said, it just gives you full creative reign, and I appreciate every single one of you that have hit that subscribe button, turned on the notification bell, hit a like on any video, commented below regularly. I see yous all, and as I said, I just appreciate every single bit of it. Bye, that's it for this video guys. Cheers for watching. If you did enjoy it, please give it a like, comment down below, anything you want. Don't really mind on this video because there isn't really anything for you specifically to comment, just you choose, and subscribe for more of this type of content. And until the next video, I'm not quite decided what it will be yet, but I'll see you then. Cheers guys.